Hey guys, Dal here from Dal's Rigging and Crank Tips, a 2020 4K yeah. On today's episode, the perfect Donga setup, OGs only, alright? OGs only. Now, a Donga, what is a Donga? A Donga is a portable building. There's one right here. This is a Donga, alright? Now it's a portable office, it can be a portable smoko hut, it can be a portable toilet block, a portable building. In Australia, we call them Dongas. That's the slang name for it. So a portacom in other places, alright, portable building. That's what we're lifting, and we're going to lift it with a franner. Alright, now what I want to go over today with you is the perfect setup, the perfect rigging setup. And if you follow this, you're going to go from guessing to knowing. Alright, you just got your rigging ticket. Alright, it's your first week. You bluffed your way in, you're guessing. And then he's like, hey bros, we're going to lift the Donga, man. Yeah, just go out, set up the spreader bar. You're like, oh yeah, a lot of scratching the head, a lot of humming and hawing. Which hole? How does this work? Look no further, alright? Look no further. Old mate Dal, bruv, we got this, alright? Let's go out, have a look. Perfect OG setup for a Donga. Okay. Now the common mistake riggers make is they pull the whole spreader bar off to the ground and do it then. There's no need for that. Simply just pull it up onto this bracket in the middle, pull the pin out, slide it out to the fourth hole. We want the fourth hole. That's the Donga setup. Fourth hole works a charm every time. Put the pin in, put it back down in the bracket safely so you can do the other one. Alright, no need to put it on the ground. Simply pull it up on the bracket like that. You can access the pin so your hand can reach it. All good. Fourth hole, and we place it back down. Then we can put the chains on. No need to place it on the ground on timbers. We do it all in the bracket there, just like showing. And that's a perfect way to do it. Easiest, simplest way, first time every time. Alright? Okay guys, so we've handled the spreader bar, how to put it on properly. Obviously, I've said it again, the fourth hole, alright? Fourth hole is a perfect setup for your spreader. Fits most Dongas. I've never had a Donga which isn't the fourth hole. I've had one or two, but they were really awkward Dongas, probably made in India, just weird dimensions. The lifting points were on the ends. It was just like, bros, what are you on about? So, okay, we've got the spreader. Now on the top, we want back hooked 13mm chains, alright? Back hooked 13mm chains. So just back hook there, and then we want the shackle through the loop of the chain onto the top. Now the reason I always back hook my 13mm 6-meter chains is because if you back hook 6-meter 13mm chains, they are 3 meters long. And guess what? The spreader bar is around 3 meters long. So 3 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters, you've got a perfect 60-degree angle. The perfect conditions for your chains to be at. The perfect angle. Mr. Perfect, the wrestler. That's what we want, alright? Now, on the bottom of the spreader bar, what have we got here? You want 6 meter 10mm chains, alright? If your Donga's heavier, if anything's heavier, put heavier chains on. But these are for generic, the general rule in Dongas, they're usually not over 9 ton, they're usually always in the ballpark, 10mm on the bottom. Now I do have 8mm on because I'm pretty tired and I can't be fucked, but I've got 8mm on, they should be 10mm. Now, the game changer, the OG perfect, is the double shackle. The double shackle on the bottom. Now, why we do the double shackle is because if you have one shackle on, this here will be facing that way. Alright? This chain ring will be facing that way. Alright? Now if it's facing that way, that chain comes down that way on the Donga. The other chain comes down the other way. And they fight and they try and turn your ring that way, but they can't because you're fighting against the shackle. And so there's a lot of friction there. And so adding another shackle faces this ring sideways. It faces the ring sideways to the Donga, and that means one chain will go perfectly down, other chain will go perfectly down, and it will be perfect. There's no twist in the chain. There's nothing trying to pull the ball ring around. There's no resistance. It just, the chains want to do what they were made to do. So the double shackle is the icing on the cake. You put that on, bruv, and your operator be like, dude, this dude must have been doing this for 20 years or something. So the double shackle, bruz, the double shackle. Alright. Mr. Perfect. That's it. 13 mils up the top, back hooked, perfect angle, 4 holes out on your spreader bar. Don't put your spreader bar on the ground, leave it in the bracket, like as shown, do it all in the bracket, no need to get dirty. 10 mils on the bottom with the double shackle on the bottom. That's your perfect OG setup, guys, from old mate Dell, okay? There's one more thing I'm gonna talk about, but let's do it in the office, because we don't want to be out here in the elements, man. So I'll see you soon. Hey guys, now the last thing I want to talk about is this. Okay, let's put our imagination hats on. This is the Donga right here. Okay, now this 3 pins taped together duct tape, but what it represents is the spreader bar and the 2 10mm chains hanging down. So use your imaginations, okay? Now usually the franner will drive up to the Donga perfectly in the middle, okay? This line to the middle. Alright, now what happens from here is you should have a tag line on one of these sides of the chain, either this side or that side. So you'll have a tag line attached there. Now what happens from here, which is a bit of a gripe of mine, is the franner driver will come up on the hook, and before he's even cleared this roof here, you got the rigger pulling on the chains, trying to whip it over this corner, and then trying to whip it over the other, and the spreader bar's going mental, and all the chains are flapping everywhere, and it's not. And he might miss that corner, and so they'll whip back, and then the franner driver will try to help him out by slewing sideways, and it's always just a mess to try to get it around the other side. There's actually no need to do that at all. Here's the solution, bruv. What you do is you attach a tag line to this side. You get the operator come up on the hook just above the roof. And now you're holding this side, remember, just above the roof. You tell him to drive forward, okay? He drives forward. The spreader bar and the end that you're holding on, it stays stationary. When he's driving forward, it naturally turns the spreader bar and the chains. Now if you keep this side a fist away from this wall, and you make sure that this spreader bar is straight over the top, it's facing that way, it's facing over, then this side here is going to be perfectly away from the wall of the Donga. It's not going to land on top, because you're a fist away on this side. So as soon as that's straight, your spreader bar, and your chains are a fist away from this side, you come down. And you know that those chains aren't going to foul on here. And so there's no pulling the tag line over with the chains on the corner. There's no slewing from the operator involved. It's simple. You hold this position here fixed, this chain here fixed. He comes up on the hook. You simply just keep holding it. He drives forward. The spreader bar turns. And then you come down.
There's no need for pulling the tagline and moving the spreader bar and all that jazz. So that's the tip, bros. That makes you look professional. It makes the whole process look smooth. There's no swinging of the chains. There's no swinging spreader bar. You're professional. All because old mate Dell, bruv. Old mate Dell. Anyway, like these videos, subscribe here. More tips on the way. More learnings. More sharing ideas. Like these videos, subscribe here. Dell's Rigging Crane Tips 2020, yeah.